Hi everyone, so I'm gonna start the recipe for the Mexican coleslaw, and I just kind of wanted to go through some of the ingredients. You're gonna need half a head of cabbage, half of the red cabbage. You got two diced tomatoes, and one bunch of the cilantro, one jalapeno with the seed, and then that's to your liking. So if you don't like it spicy, you can take the seeds out. And then one whole onion. You're gonna need Hellmann's mayonnaise, a little bit salt or pepper to your taste, and one lemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up chopping the cabbage, wash it thoroughly, and then I'm gonna come back with you and show you how everything goes together. This is super easy, and it can be combined with so many different foods. You can eat it like a salad. You can eat it with chicken tacos, with flautas. I'm actually making tacos al pastor, so I'm gonna have that. So if anybody wants to put them in their taco, they can. So I'll show you here in a minute how it all comes out. Okay, so I have the half head of the cabbage, the red cabbage and the green cabbage. So basically all I'm gonna do now is just kind of mix everything together. After I started cutting the cabbage, I realized that it came out to be a lot more. So what I did was I just increased the 2 tomatoes to 4, and the rest of the ingredients should be okay. So I'm just gonna start mixing everything in, and it's like I said, it's just like making pico de gallo. With the jalapeno though, I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit of it in and then taste it, and maybe then I'll put the rest of it in. And then the cilantro. And I'm gonna mix this. Continue to mix it really, really well. Right now, it just kind of basically looks like cabbage and pico de gallo. And one of the modifications that you can do is you don't have to put the mayonnaise in. You can just put the lime juice, and then a little bit of the salt and the pepper, and that is also good. But since this is a coleslaw recipe, I put just a little bit of the mayonnaise because I don't want it to overtake the taste. So looks pretty well mixed. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and squeeze half of the lime in. Okay, I don't want a lot of the lime in there. So this lime was kind of juicy, so I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. I didn't squeeze it all. You can modify it to taste. I'm gonna start with the mayonnaise. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm just gonna mix this in. I'm gonna continue mixing this. I may need a bigger bowl, so as I continue to mix, I'll come back in just a minute and show you what it looks like. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and mixed it in really well, and I didn't add any more lime because I tasted it a little bit and it tastes fine. What I did add was just a tad bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And I did add a couple more spoons of the mayonnaise. That's really up to you as to how much of all of those ingredients. And remember, you can modify this however you want. This is something that I kind of just came up with when I was making flautas one day. And so then, anytime I make flautas or any kind of tacos, or just, if I just want to eat it alone, like it's a really healthy meal. So, you can throw some shrimp on it too. This is super, super delicious. Now, I'm gonna take just a second to kind of address some things, and I'm gonna say this in English and in Spanish. So I created this channel, and I don't know if you guys have read kind of the bio, but I created this page or the channel on YouTube because I lost my parents a couple months ago within like 60 days of each other. So for me, this is kind of part of my healing process. I never imagined that people would view the videos as much as they have. But, I just want to say, I'm 47 years old and I can take comments on the page about, whatever you want to say. But it just goes to show you, like, we as parents teach our kids not to go to school and bully. And, since Friday, I've had just a sprinkle of comments in the page. Then, of course, subsequently you get blocked. Because, I literally, that's not what this page is about. This is not that serious. This is a recipe. Like, I don't know why anyone would take the time to drop a negative comment on my page. But thank you anyway. So I'll say this in Spanish too. I appreciate too, before I go into Spanish, I appreciate the fact that you're listening, you're watching. I don't know where this is going to lead me, but I'm just kind of sharing a little bit of my life. It may not be to your liking, like the traditional, like I may not know what you know, but this is a platform where you can share what you know with us, and in a very positive way. And so, and I think that with the negativity that's in the world already, we have enough of that there. So I ask that, as adults, that we monitor what we do, because remember, our children are watching this, and our children are also on Facebook. So the comments that you leave can be read by your own kids or even younger kids. So be responsible with your comments. Voy a empezar solamente para decir, esta receta es a mi modo. Yo hice esta receta inicialmente cuando hice unas flautas, hice tacos y en realidad yo hasta esta ensalada me la puedo comer sola. Puedo ponerle pollo, le puedo poner camarón, pero está muy fresca y muy rica. Entre más se sienta dentro en la mayonesa y los limón y con todos los sabores del pico de gallo, mejor sabe, o sea que mañana vas a ver mucho mejor. Entonces, y te dura, o sea, es muy rica. También lo que quiero decir es, voy a tomar un momento para decir que estas recetas yo las estoy haciendo a mi modo. Ustedes pueden modificarla de manera la que les guste, tómenla, modifíquenla como ustedes quieran. La otra cosa que quiero decir es, esta página, no sé si ustedes leyeron el inicial, la razón por la cual se abrió la cuenta. Yo perdí mi padre y mi madre hace menos de 60 días. Y entonces para mí esto es lo que me hace feliz, es recordar las recetas de mi mamá, poder tener una plataforma donde podemos platicar y levantarnos uno al otro, ¿no? Porque ya el mundo tiene suficientemente cosas negativas, especialmente a nuestra cultura. Entonces les pido, porque la mayoría de los comentarios negativos que estoy recibiendo son de nuestra cultura. Yo tengo 47 años, a mí no me afecta en nada, yo simplemente te bloqueo. Pero acuérdate que la plataforma de Facebook y cualquier otra medio social, tus hijos y otros jóvenes están leyendo eso. Entonces, ¿cómo vamos a ser hipócritas y vamos a decirles a nuestros hijos, no vayan a la escuela y no vayan a hacer bullying, si nosotros mismos de adultos estamos haciendo lo mismo? Entonces, seamos responsables. Yo quiero simplemente invitarlos a ver cómo se hacen ciertas cosas en mi casa, no en tu casa, en mi casa. Les agradezco mucho que me apoyen, porque yo en ningún momento pensé que se iban a ver los videos tanto. Entonces, si a ustedes les gusta esta receta de repollo con pico de gallo, háganle like y share y vayan a mi canal de YouTube y hagan lo mismo. Gracias.